Yo, we're out here, Jupiter, Florida, Lucky Landscaping, meeting Austyn Roth, 22-year-old entrepreneur. I think he's on his way to do $15 million in top line this year. That was his goal, so let's see how on pace he is. I think that's him in the Raptor right there. Not sure, but we're here at his facility. Hey, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you.
You too.
Yo, I like the Raptor.
Oh, thank you. It's, you know, a good work truck, play truck.
A little bit of a, would you say upgrade or downgrade from that big F-250 you had?
I'd say smoother ride.
Yeah.
Might not look as cool, but...
Do you mind if I check it out? I love Raptors.
Check it out.
We don't come across them back home. Dude, this thing's sweet, eh? Eric? Yo, check that out. Super practical. Raptor R?
No.
What's the difference? Like, how does it work
I
with
think
the force?
it's speed, but everyone said just buy the base one, and if you wanted to go faster, do it all yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's what you did?
Well, no, but... And I probably never will, because to me, I don't know the difference, but...
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Raptors, and this thing's beauty. I had to check it out. It's the R's that are crazy, eh? They're like 600 or 700 horse.
And they're like, I think 130, 140,000.
Inline twin?
I don't know.
You don't, I love it, just buys it. That's the way to go. That's awesome. First and foremost, this place is beautiful. Landscaping's absolutely gorgeous here. I feel like I'm in like a little oasis.
This is like our test patch out here, and it's doing pretty good, so.
The grass is so much different than what we have in Northern Ontario.
Yeah.
Our grass is like super, super thin, very fine, more like bushy. You guys got, looks a little more spaced out, but super, super thick. This is awesome. So everybody's rolling in right now, 6:45 a.m. And then crews are pretty much out the gate for 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's the that's what we aim for, and by 7:05 every truck's gone every day. So
Really?
it's a pretty well-oiled machine, I guess.
Yeah, man, I seen them, everybody coming in like 5 minutes before you got here, just coming in like clockwork, grabbing their ice at the ice station, going to fill things up.
Yeah, so we try to get drivers here at 6:45. They get their ice, get their trucks ready, and then all crew members are typically about 7-ish. So.
Wow, that's awesome, man. This is the oasis here.
Yeah.
I love it here, man. You're lucky, dude. You're lucky to live here. I'm telling you right now. I mean, I'm fortunate too, but this is,
Not bad.
Florida's not bad, man. This is where everybody lines up.
Yeah, so this is all of our operations.
Nice to meet you.
Our enhancement manager. We have Austyn, the business developer. Our account managers are in here as well. Our HR, people and culture director is in here as well.
Nice to meet you, brother. What was your name? Austyn.
Yeah, who are you?
Double Austyn. Stefano Narducci.
Stefan?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Toronto got their ass beaten last night.
Yeah, they ain't going too far, man. What was your name?
Peyton.
Peyton Stefano Narducci. Nice to meet you.
Stefano?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You are? Eric. Eric, nice to meet you. So where exactly are you from?
Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. 8 hours north of Toronto. Very small town, 80,000 population. We're pretty much not really in the middle of nowhere, but kind of. We're right on the border with Michigan, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
About 4 or 5 hours away from Grand Rapids and about 6 hours away from Detroit. We're in that area.
Yeah.
Very much like Florida here. You guys got the opportunity to be in the business where this is what you want to do because it's in demand. Back home, we get a lot of snow. 6 months of snow.
You're a 6-month market, or do you guys do snow removal too then?
We do pretty much just snow removal. Over the summer, we do grass cutting, but like we don't go to the extent of what you guys got going on. We just don't have that demand back home. So we make it very simple. We have a very simple model. We blow snow in the winter, residentially. We take care of 4,200 residential homes. We use tractors with inverted blowers. We have a fleet of 50 tractors. And then summertime, we take care of about 500 lawns from the same customers, and we just cut their lawns. That's it. We don't do any enhancement, sod work, spraying. We have a lot of chemical policies back home in Canada, so like weed spraying just doesn't even work because we can't use pesticides.
Yeah.
So weed spraying is not really the best.
Salting. You guys salt road?
There's certain regulations on it, but yeah, we don't do salting, but they salt the roads. It's a sand and salt mix. But I think the salt has to go through certain regulations. If that's something you're ever interested in doing, no, I'm just saying like you want to come out for the winter and just spend like a day or two with us, come check out operations and see how a snow business is ran. During snow though, crazy man.
Yeah.
It's like emergency services.
During my luck, I would come in it when it snowed.
Yeah, well, you had to book like a last minute flight, know that a storm's coming in or something, you know? Yeah. This is nice though, love the open concept. You got some dialed in guys there. This is incredible. This is awesome. Palm Beach Post, he's the boss. And at 15, he made gross $100,000 this year.
Yeah, what was the date on that? 2018, yeah.
Wow. This is crazy, man.
Yeah, that was like right on the cover of like a Sunday paper.
For all the young kids watching, knowing it's possible. So you're 22 years old.
22 years old.
Born 2002?
3.
2003?
Yeah.
Wow, Jesus. Well, I feel old now. That's weird, I feel old now. I'm born 2000, so I turned 25 this year in September, but I'm 24 right now.
Yeah.
So not too far off, but 2003, man, this is impressive.
Yeah.
I know people probably tell you all the time, but this is, and I haven't even seen it all, but just the glimpse.
Yeah, we'll go out to the yard and see the guys in the truck.
Yeah, let's do it.
650, they're rolling out.
650, there they are. There's one truck heading out. So that's a custom box truck right there, and you got probably a bunch of mowing equipment in the back.
Yeah, that's a mowing truck. We've got 2 more of them.
I'm soaking this all up. I'm kind of jealous because I love the winter, but I'm a big fan of the summer, big fan of the heat.
Yeah.
This is paradise. This is paradise, man.
It really is. I mean, we take it for granted because we're here every day.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the odd time you're like, I kind of wouldn't mind being somewhere where it's cold, eh?
Yeah.
Our summers are nice, bro, but the winters, oof. How many trucks total you running?
I think we've got like 37 or 38 in our fleet, but out of here we probably have 20.
So 20 out of here, because you got another location in Naples?
Yeah, correct. So we have another location in Naples, so that's where the remaining fleet is.
That was done through an acquisition, right?
That was done through an acquisition about middle of last year.
So you haven't fully done your branding, because I seen an Instagram story go up and it wasn't completely branded to Lucky yet.
Yeah, so over there it's not 100% branded. You'll see like there's 2 trucks here right now that came from over there. We've actually got an install crew here this week from Naples just to help us out, catch up on some projects we got going. The branding's pretty good though.
Yeah. I'm in love with your branding. It's like big Florida vibes. Big Florida vibes.
So we're going to...
Yeah, I just got to figure out how to get them there. But I got to go get into set up.
So what's that crew doing with that big truck? What are they
They're
heading
going
on?
to install trees.
Wow.
They're doing one of our big jobs.
That is so impressive, that truck. What is it, an F650?
Yeah.
My gosh. You guys run all Ford around here for the most part?
Yeah.
Mitsubishi?
Fords and Isuzus.
And Zuzus.
Yeah, we do have one Mitsubishi though, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always our problem.
It's always our problem child. We got to get rid of
So
that.
the Zuzus are good?
The Isuzu cab over is your truck choice.
You don't see these back home?
Oh, you don't?
No, nowhere.
Really?
Nowhere in sight. We don't have no Zuzus.
If you get your hands on those trucks, those are work.
Is it because they're nimble or what?
Look, you could turn in a dime in one of those things. 'Cause you're right up in here, and they're so easy, maneuverable.
The guys can see everything.
They can see everything, and you can get into tight spaces with those guys.
And these are custom, these boxes you put, like with the dovetail and stuff? Or are these like,
Yes.
these come from Zuzu?
No, usually you'll get the platform, and then you gotta put your box on it.
These are incredible. I can't believe
Like
this.
this one here, we just got that one. We just built that one. We had that one custom built. The one on the right side.
Okay.
That's brand new.
So I see you got like all different, you got like, this crew's going to do tree trimming,
Correct.
tree service.
Correct.
That one's got like a dump bed on it. This one's boxed in, it's probably got lawn care equipment.
Yep.
Wow, it's amazing. And just pretty much commercial HOAs is what you take care of.
Mostly commercial HOAs, install department does.
I'll do anything. I don't care.
Wow,
I'll install it.
that's
whatever.
the attitude.
So we do.
That's
we're
the
doing,
attitude.
You know, road medians.
If it pays money, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Homes.
But like you kind of stay away from like just doing like one-off residential customers.
For maintenance,
For
yes.
maintenance, yes.
For install,
But if they
no.
want a project,
Yeah.
you're all over it.
all over it. But I'm not
Hardscapes?
gonna- yeah, anything. But I'm not gonna go. We're not gonna go and maintain
That's
one
crazy.
person's house. Like we're doing a house right now. You know, it's about $400,000 on the install. It's a huge house.
Wow.
And the guy's an
400,000.
NFL player. He plays football. He's probably gonna have to pay between $2,500 and $3,000 a month to maintain his property. We're not gonna do that though.
You're not going to do the maintenance, but you'll do
Even
the
if they
install.
asked us to do it, we probably still wouldn't do it.
So maintenance is volume for HOAs,
Yes.
like big commercial places,
We're
which
just not
makes
built
sense.
to go to 10 stops a day. Like we're
No, you would need hundreds of trucks, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't make sense.
Plus, when you're doing the single customers, the one-offs and the callbacks are too much.
Yeah, that's cool, man. When did you get to the point where you're like, I don't want to do individual maintenance for residential anymore? Like, I want to switch to just doing big commercial accounts.
Probably like 4 or 5 years ago, we just got into some of the commercial work, and it was just, we kind of found our niche. Like it was much more streamlined for us.
Yeah.
You know, it was here to really do better work.
Yeah.
And like we found our niche in the market, like do high-end HOA work and really be communicating.
And you just
be a
tapped
local
into that.
company. Yeah, you know, and not a private equity backed company, so we can make decisions quickly. We can make the calls however we want to do them. and we care about quality, right? We're not chasing a dollar out here.
Wow.
So when we chase quality, you know, our customers end up spending enhancement money with us. They trust us for their arbor care. There's a lot more that comes with it. Like, yeah, we're not going to make much money on maintenance, but we have arbor care.
Upsells.
Have, you know,
the upsells.
An agronomy division.
Yeah.
We have, you know, all the add-ons to really help beautify the community.
Wow, that's amazing. Now the question I'm gonna stop you with right away, because like I'm fascinated by everything you got going on, really am. Why the hell are you not making content? He's probably wondering the same thing behind the camera, bro. We gotta talk about it later.
Yeah.
We gotta make a roadmap for Austyn together and sit down and be like, yo, let's figure this out, because you got the biggest potential in the world to blow up. You're young too, which people will go crazy about. Guys, 22 years old, take that in. And you're trying to hit 15 million in top line this year?
Yeah, we'll probably get to like 12 or 15 this year, so.
You're gonna get to 15.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to 15, bro. I know you are, man. So that's the tree services guy. He's got a 750 out here.
Yep.
PTO on this truck?
Yeah, PTO driven for the bucket.
Oh, this guy looks dialed in. Have a good day, bro.
He's actually brand new with us this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He looks dialed in. How many employees total are we running out here?
Probably about 45 or so.
45?
So.
Wow. So just like comparison to show like, I don't know, you guys got your niche that you tapped into doing like bigger commercial accounts, right? Dealing with big fish, where we're like dealing with a bunch of smaller individual accounts. And I think there's good in both, but if I wanted to do $15 million in top line, I would need hundreds of tractors.
Yeah.
And tens of thousands of customers. So it's like a different game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely trying to.
But landing those accounts are hard.
Yeah.
The big ones you got?
Yeah, you know, you land a couple of them every year, that's it. Like, you're not going to get a mass volume of them, and it's really about nurturing the relationship, you know? Like, you're not going to meet someone today and have the job in tomorrow, you know? Like, it's going to be a 6-month process, so it definitely takes time, and you've really got to make sure you've got a pipeline, you know, of prospects built out, because you never know when one might need to turn, you know, one's gonna turn.
Yeah, no doubt. So. Majority of your revenue comes in from commercial?
Mostly it's commercial, yeah.
Like communities, right?
Yeah.
The big HOAs?
Yeah, so we're probably about 50%, you know, maintenance, and the other 50% is new install, arbor care.
Resi and commercial install?
Install, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Enhancements are going to be mostly from our communities, but obviously, like if a homeowner calls within one of our communities and they need some mulch and flowers, we're going to go do that because they're already in a community we do. But if a homeowner calls for a small little project outside of one of our communities, we just can't do it because we're not going to be competitive on price. You know? So we just tell them, look, in order for us to send an estimator out there and really send someone out there to do the project, like our price is going to be higher than someone else, so we're not a fit for the job. Like we love your business, but we know we're not going to be competitive.
I heard something that you really focus on premium. That made my heart warm. You run a better business, you deal with better customers, you arguably make better profit, you could pay your guys better. Everything is just better, and you know that's something we're trying to really change in our business.
But also, right, a higher paying customer as a contractor, you can provide a better service.
Exactly.
And you know, I always tell people at the end of the day, right, like if you pay me more money, it's not that I'm making more money.
No.
It's that we're going to care about you more. We're going to put more labor on your property.
Yeah.
We're going to really spend more time there. So it's like, if you want it for 25% less, sure, we can do that. You're not going to get all the detail time that we should be spending there. You know, so we can really do a job at any price, but it's going to dictate the quality based on what the price is.
Exactly.
You know, and there's also a fine line of that of like, hey, we don't do any Class C multifamily properties because our guys would do too nice of work there. We'd never make money because they wouldn't have the budget, you know, to do it. So, you know, we've really defined it to be in higher end premium communities that actually care about the appearance of what it looks like.
You're just gonna get what you pay for. And that's where I think the simple saying comes from, right?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you.
Do you, buddy?
You're off to, I saw your email, you're off to what?
Yeah, I did all South properties yesterday. I'm gonna head to probably Mallory, Tuscany, Martinique.
I didn't get to meet you. Stefano Narducci.
Jim Spano, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Jim's
man.
our agronomy manager.
Nice,
So
man.
he's actually from Naples.
No way.
Yeah, we've been busy the last 30 days.
So I got a wedding this upcoming weekend in Naples.
Nice.
Beautiful place, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so super exciting.
Good.
That's
Time
awesome.
of year to be down here.
You guys are lucky to be here.
Oh, no.
No snow on the ground here.
Yeah. I've seen, I think, snow this winter 10,000 times. Yeah, nice meeting you,
see you
man.
later.
Have a good day. Everybody watching from Ontario, you guys know that it's maybe possible to get your grass this green, maybe, but it's nearly impossible. Nice. And you're sitting across your HR?
Yeah, so this desk is more like everyone bounces around because we got 2 locations. We've got people that share.
So you'll share your space sometimes too?
I mean, that one, they don't really sit there. They'll sit here though. So like if Jim's over here from Naples doing agronomy stuff, like he'll sit here. So we kind of just, and Naples is the same way. We've got people that come back and forth, like HR, like she'll travel over to Naples for a day. And then we've got our conference room back here.
Love it. Really nice. That's so cool, man. I'm in love with your brand, man. I love it. Like just
the guy made that by hand or whatever.
It's a little back patio here. I seen you have the barbecue. You do barbecue with the boys sometimes?
Yeah, every now and then.
Look at the boy.
We are dialed in. Welcome to Lucky Landscaping, everybody. This is your Captain Austyn Roth speaking.
Get your onboarding paperwork filled out with HR now?
Yes, please, bring me. I'm missing my name tag.
Play the game, made bank, move G, anything to get a buck. You won't find me in the club. I'm in the lab trying to sharpen up the sword, swinging blades at these scrubs.
This is incredible, man. You checking out this place right now? Guest house gym, you said?
Yeah.
The gym and the guest house. Look at that crib. All metal roof. Is concrete all around, stucco?
Yeah, all concrete block.
So
It's an awesome house.
it's amazing, man. You guys obviously work on sand a lot, eh?
Yeah, this is a sandy one. It's like just the terrain up here. I mean, typically it's not this bad, but
This makes things more difficult though too, no?
yeah, I mean, it'll be harder to hold water, especially for some of the new material, but
So what do you got your guys doing right now? What do they got going on?
so they're digging holes right now. We got a fresh load of trees that just came. So
Fresh load of trees, so they're planting trees, digging holes, setting up irrigation systems.
yeah, I believe we have another.
Are these some of your trees here?
Yeah, all the trees that are here now we put in.
Is that a coconut tree?
That's a coconut, yep.
Dude, how much would one of those run? If you want one on your property?
I have no clue. That tree's probably $800. Our cost maybe.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know you could get coconut trees on the crib like that, eh?
Yeah.
It's America. Guess you could do what you want out here. So, gym, this got a basketball court, you said?
Yeah, I think it's a half basketball court. It's an awesome house.
Get your inspiration. I'm soaking mine up right now, right here. But this is some real inspiration, guys. Ain't that something? Look at that. Look at the Lucky Landscaping. Is that a 750, 650?
650, yeah.
Okay, let's check this out here. Wow, they're shooting grade here. Who's doing the pool install?
Not us.
But any of the interlock around it?
No, we didn't do any of the turf here or anything. We're just doing landscape and then sod in the very back.
Look at this, so this is hot tub?
No, this is a fire pit.
Fire pit?
Yeah.
Wow,
Pretty crazy, huh?
that's crazy. And then he likes golf.
Yeah.
Let's call it the golf putting green. All that sort of stuff. That's a hot tub.
Yeah, that's the hot tub. So we put these trees in here. I think we have sod going in on the very back side and then hedges down the sides of this project.
Do some putting, some chipping. If you put a boat out there, like you could get to the ocean from here?
Yeah.
The trees you put in are gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. What do we got?
Good.
We got some coconuts, some palm trees. What else?
Yeah, we got coconut palms, we have sable palms, we have a couple oak trees.
Wow. And the landscape project, I can't believe it. There's levels to this, eh?
Yeah.
I never seen this level. This is like prestige 12, maxed. How many square feet's the crib?
I think it's like 12,000.
12,000? What's the most complicating tradesman to like deal with?
Electric.
Yo, I've heard this twice now, man.
Electric touches everything.
Yeah.
It's not a.
So not plumbing?
No.
It's
It
easy.
flows downhill. Don't bite your fingernails. It's easy.
You always got all the sayings, man. You got all the
It's
sayings.
easy.
This is an experienced vet we're talking to
No,
here.
it's really plumbing's easy.
Yeah.
You know, water goes where you pipe it.
Electrical, definitely.
Electric touches everything.
Yeah.
If you have a bad electrician, you have a bad construction job.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just comparing. I'm from out in Ontario, Canada. I don't know. We run into different complications out there, but
No, you just deal with frost.
yeah, that's the thing. So you guys deal with hurricanes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just other shit, that's all. Yeah, that's
Has
funny.
you been inside?
No.
Come on, let's go.
How long you been in doing this for?
Too long.
What was?
I drive on a construction site.
So you know everything. You know where all the bodies are buried in a project.
Pretty much. You know, there's certain, honestly, there's certain parts of a project that you have to know.
So you got to stick down people's throats all day long.
No, see, I don't work today. I work 2 weeks from today.
You're thinking ahead always.
Always a
Always.
month. A month, 2
Like
weeks.
you noticed that glass door right away.
How about the Panthers? When are you leaving?
How about them Panthers?
That was a serious whooping last night. Serious Canadians.
I feel humiliated. We're supposed to be good at hockey. Toronto Maple Leafs. Just got schooled, man. I'm working on it.
Canadian, that's why
You got roasted, man. I got nothing to say. I can't say this isn't my turf. I got no comeback. I'm just gonna let everybody know that I don't watch hockey and I have no teams that I like. No, I'm joking. I was watching Toronto Maple Leafs last night while we were out for dinner. I actually brought my laptop to the restaurant. Ask Maz. So we went to, what was that?
Okeechobee Steakhouse?
Yeah, Okeechobee Steakhouse. Probably one of the best steakhouses I've been to in a while. Established, what, 1947? 75 years in business. I actually brought my laptop to the Okeechobee Steakhouse last night just to watch the game. And I was just watching goal after goal. After the fourth goal, I turned it off. I'm like, they're done. After the fourth goal, I was like, psh. But no, I was happy to see a hockey fan out here.
You don't have any problems with them.
Thank you.
And the dealership down here is good. They're local, they're right in town.
For small equipment, they're the best. That's all we run in our fleet. We're almost out of all the John Deeres. We love Kubota. They're great. They're amazing. Man, for small equipment, like they win.
Yeah,
they do.
they
dominate.
And even when
They're
you
good
look
price point, and you just said it yourself. They don't have many problems.
right, but here's the other thing too. If you look at the other makers too, what engine are they putting in their machine?
Kubota. Yeah.
So
I think you'll even see Kubota and Caterpillar machines and stuff.
Yeah.
The engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fascinating. They make good generators too. This is awesome.
he's cool.
You did a good job
That was
here.
my favorite one. This one right here. This bad boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so look, you see how low this power line is coming right here?
I love Florida.
So I had to take the trees off. We had to take these down and I had to balance it down, lay it down, drag it under the power line, and then pick them back up.
What were you using? What piece of equipment?
No, I was using the Kubota to do these ones.
Oh, okay.
I did those.
What is that, little half ton? Or 1 ton? Is that a little half ton?
What,
Kubota?
The
little
Kubota's not here. That
Oh.
Kubota there is just a trencher. You got a trencher and then you have a mini excavator. The Kubota's a mini excavator. That's not ours, that's the irrigation guys.
Yeah.
And then the other skid steer belongs to our guys in Naples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's that front end loader you had at the shop.
The front end loader at the shop is a Kubota, but that skid steer will outdo that Kubota times 5.
Yeah, of
With
course.
weight.
Of course.
Just, you know, I got that lower center.
That's a larger size track though, on that one.
And then these were all bald when we brought them in. Didn't have any leaf on them.
So they're growing good.
Yeah, it's a native tree for down here.
So
awesome.
does it rain much here?
It does, but we're about 10 or 11 inches below our limit for the year right now. This is what's called a hurricane cut or candle cut.
Okay.
They deboot it, everything. If you want to, there's 2 ways they come. You see these things coming off up top?
Yeah.
Those are boots. You can get the thing booted all the way down from the bottom up, or you can get them slick. I like them slick. They look cleaner.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is those boots are going to fall off anyways, and then they just make a mess.
They all come straight for the most part, and then you kind of
Unless you
design them
want-
like this.
If you want to get a curved sable, they grow them that way.
Okay.
They'll start them in the ground, and they'll take one of these and they'll stick it in the ground sideways and just put a prop under it. So what's going to happen? These things are going to reach for the sun.
Yeah.
So they're always going to reach for the sun. Now the cool one is when you get an S curve that makes an actual S.
Look at this.
René, ese es diferente. No problema. These go in on basically every tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is that, nutrients?
These are fertilizer tabs, but they're really long, slow release.
Okay, so you just...
These will release over about They say 9 months, but I give them about 6 when we get into the rainy season. And they'll feed the trees.
And especially here, we won't hold much nutrients because it's so sandy. It'll just perforate right out.
Wow. So your guys in black are the managers, supervisors,
production manager,
field laborer here.
You see where we leave the opening on the tree there?
Yeah.
Like we need to get the bottom part. Like we're not supposed to trim all of them, but like if there's a gap, like we should trim it, make it look good, you know?
Look at these landscapes, man. Look at these plants, these trees everywhere, how well it's maintained and manicured. All done here by Lucky, behalf of Austyn Roth. This is incredible. Like, out of a movie, we do not see this back home at all. No, truly. I mean, yeah, some parts of Canada you could go to, you'll see some nicer landscapes, but not to this extent.
This one is okay, you know, one piece here and middle team.
Yeah.
You guys do a good job here, though. It looks really nice, man.
Thank
Really, really, really nice. How long you been working with him for? 4?
Yeah.
Wow, you've been for a while then. You've seen all the girls.
He's in charge of the soccer team.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You play good soccer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Number one then.
See, look, this is no good.
What?
The tire tracks.
Oh, okay.
Look at it. We got to do better on that.
Yeah, they'll complain about that, eh?
Yeah. And then they're going to want us to pressure clean the whole sidewalk.
Yeah, there's high standards.
Oh, yeah. Account manager is very important because they're managing a client relationship, you know, and it's a big spend, right? A lot of people, not just the company, but field workers, crew leaders. There's a lot more people in the company that rely on a customer like this. It really builds the foundation of our company, and that's why it's really about making sure customers are satisfied, happy. No matter what they need, let's make sure they're happy.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
absolutely.
Bend over backwards. If it's something simple, take care of it.
Yeah.
It's not worth the argument or fighting over it.
How would you approach it if you were dealing with them individually?
Individually, it's sure, no problem. We'll take care of that for you.
Same idea.
You know, I mean, it's the same idea of just at the end of the day, the customer must win.
Yeah.
No matter what,
They're
they must
always
feel
right.
like they won. It's not you against them. It's them against you, and,
Always.
and you better let them win. If they don't feel like they win, that's when there's tension.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you got to give them what
But
they
if you
want.
always have the mindset of I'm gonna let them win, let them score the goal on me, they'll always be happy.
Yeah, no, it's the right principle. Yeah, it's like all these people pay probably the same amount, right? They all have to pay their fees here, and they're all important, every single last one of them. And you can't just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them angry at you. You want none of them angry at you, because they'll team up.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
Yep.
And
exactly.
they will. They'll find a way. Kind of like us with building density in the neighborhoods. That's what we found. Like, you know, if a route maybe like isn't getting done quick enough, we'll have the neighborhood kind of group up on us, and we'll have to assist them with some better service and find a way to kind of get to them quicker.
Yeah.
Just cleaning everything down. What do you call this? Climbing and
This is trimming the husk.
trimming the husk.
One day he'll be a climber.
Yes, sir.
You're learning to be a climber.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Visual learner, I mean.
Nice. Amazing. So you spent all day, 5 days a week here, or is it more?
Oh, there's always somebody working in
Yeah.
this community. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Sometimes you'll have to double, triple down on crews though, when there's a lot of work to be done in here? Or is it like always consistent?
So, right, like if we're in here doing trees, we might be in here for a month doing trees.
Yep.
Then we might go to a couple other jobs.
Impressive. So quick update, where were we at right now? We're in Juneau?
We're in Jupiter,
Jupiter.
near Juneau Beach.
Yeah, and we're at this beautiful Mexican restaurant, real deal, red velvet seats. Okay, we got the nachos here. We're doing homemade guacamole, eh? He's doing it on site. He's preparing it on site right in front of us, so very special experience. We were like, yo, let's go hit up some Mexican. Like, we don't get Mexican food back home in Sault Ste. Marie. We don't have authentic Mexican food, so this place looks as real deal as it gets. Show them around this place right now, man. Look at this. The lights, the red velvet seats. You know, so we're in Jupiter, right near Juneau Beach. jazz bomb. We're out here, just finished eating up lunch. We're walking back to the truck. Boom. Austyn sees one of his John Deeres chilling here. Pulls up one of his guys, man. This guy is all over the city. It's absolutely incredible. Every pocket of Jupiter. Lucky Landscaping. I guess he's doing a service call here. I don't know what business a landscaper has on electrician, but or electrical, I should say. But he's in there doing something. What's he got going on right now? Just looking at the meter?
Yeah, this is the project that we're redoing all the landscape underneath the bridge here. So wow, we did all the tear out and removal yesterday, and now we're just making sure all the irrigation that we broke is.
Oh, you doing irrigation? I thought
yeah, we're just trying to fix all the irrigation that we broke because I don't think we're coming back for a week or two to do all the install work. So
smart. Good play.
Yeah, this is gonna be high-end install underneath here. They want it to look good, so we'll make it look good.
That's awesome, man.
They went all out on it, a lot of metal edging and boulders.
Cool. This is a sweet project, yeah. Under the bridge.
Yep.
Man, they gotta just jam landscaping everywhere in this city.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just put landscaping under the bridge because like we don't have enough of it. Little islands everywhere.
Yep.
It's cool, man. A lot of pride. Get the boys dialed in. Get them all charged up. The breeze is nice. We're just heading here to the site, making sure the boys are all G-fueled up. Got some Gatorades for the guys.
Oh,
this is better than the skid steer? No. The skid steer better. Oh. It can lift more, eh? Yeah. That's awesome. Nothing better than a nice cold Gatorade when it's hot out. You guys are doing a good job. Really good job. Looks good. Check it out. These were all installed by Lucky. Look how great of a job that team did. Look at these palm trees here.
Yeah,
this is beautiful. Beautiful. Looking really good. So they're gonna get these all installed before the end of the day, or are they gonna save a couple more for tomorrow? They got 4 more to go here.
We finished everything today, right? Yeah.
So they're gonna do all 4. All the holes are dug, eh? They're pre-dug, so you just gotta put the trees in. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Installing them too is kind of like a little bit of a craft. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you gotta know how to dig the hole.
Look at that. Look at that. Check that out.
How
like
you set
placement,
them.
yeah,
Especially the curved ones, right? Like they've got to intertwine the right way. Definitely a skill.
You've never seen like a life-threatening hurricane out here? No?
I haven't.
People always hype it up. Back in Canada, like, oh yeah, Florida, hurricanes.
Yeah.
It's never that bad. This crib's way too big, man.
Imagine having to walk to get your mail.
Yeah, I'd probably just drive. The morning coffees would hit different here. Wow, look how many they plopped in here.
Yeah.
This was all done today, eh?
Yep.
This is one of your other boys here. He needs a gato.
Japanese blueberries look good. Yeah.
Oh wow, you put those 2 in today?
Yep.
Wow, those look incredible. I mean, honestly, I think my favorite trees are the coconut.
Yeah.
It looks good.
This is like almost finishing it now.
Looks
so we've
good.
got some large palms coming in now to line the driveway here.
Right here?
Yeah, so we're gonna frame the driveway.
Where all these stakes are, look, tree. Oh, it's gonna be like an oasis,
it's gonna be 3 trees that line both sides here. So as you pull up to the house, it really frames it now. So those will be next week.
What a beautiful project. Beautiful landscape project. 400K on this project, eh?
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane. Just for tree installs, landscaping.
Tree, landscape, irrigation, lighting. So this will be the whole package.
No hardscape though.
The only thing we didn't do was the synthetic turf and the hardscape.
Yeah. So the gate check, inspection, seat belts on, hazard lights on, all windows rolled down. Why the windows rolled down?
We just uniform inspection. So when they're here, one of the managers will be there checking the trucks.
Yeah.
You know, make sure their lights are working. They've got their seatbelts on.
Nothing on the
You
dashboard.
want to be able to see them. So the windows down. No trash on the dashboard. It's not a shelf.
Yeah.
You know, and then all team members clocked in to help them in.
This is awesome. I love this. You have a lot of signage around here, eh?
Yeah, I try. Yeah.
It's smart. It's good reminders. So who's left for the day? Most guys leave around this time, or is it more around like 3:30?
So the guys will start rolling in. The account managers will come back. They'll get their end of day stuff done, and then they'll be out.
This is one here we're just looking at. This is another one I just did. I just finished this one. I haven't created a movie for it because it takes a long time to create a movie. So basically the way that I designed this one is I take his survey for his property, which to be like this. And I can take this and I can import this into the computer. And then I can take a known distance. Like if I know what that distance is, I can plug in the known distance and then it'll set everything to scale. Then I just do top down with my computer and I start making the house and everything, and then I toggle back and forth between plan view.
Look at the walkthrough.
Is this on YouTube too?
No, that one's not, because I didn't do the complete movie. I got the walkthrough kind of set up for it. This is what I did when I zoomed with the client.
And then you bring them through the backyard, yeah?
Bring them right through the back, just take them around the whole house. Because you know what, when you give a client this nowadays and they're like, okay, that looks really good.
I'd hate to get a design like that. I want that.
But what does that mean to me, especially if you're not a plant person?
Those are old school. You still have to do them though, they're relevant, eh?
Yeah, well, like over on the West Coast, we got a girl over there still does the hand drawings.
Oh, wow. Those are cool to see. So these boys just get back. I love how you tint the trucks though. What's that about? Just to kind of keep things private?
It's just the manager trucks.
Just the manager trucks.
It happened that I was driving these 250s for a little while, and every time we got a new one, I was driving it, so I was tinting them all.
Yeah.
And
makes sense.
yeah, so a couple of them are, some aren't.
And they just fill everything up and they start putting stuff away.
Right, then they'll park their truck where it needs to be parked, and then they'll unload whatever they need to unload. The crew that's not helping, because usually it's 2 guys in the afternoon, the rest of the crew, they get clocked out as soon as they pass through the gate.
Nice. Okay.
So fuel dump and park the truck in the afternoon, and
today and tomorrow's wash day.
Nice.
So you're gonna see guys washing trucks.
Morning or at night?
at night.
At the afternoon.
Yeah.
Afternoon?
Yeah,
When they
you'll
get
see
back
them
in.
today.
Yeah, afternoon.
So we
I
have a
should
different
say.
crew every day wash their trucks. So like Wednesday's maintenance.
Like Johan should have been here washing.
Okay, sweet. We're gonna run back here and just kind of see what's going on. Wow, it is really hot. No wonder you guys clock out right now, eh? Woo, it's hot out.
We've got our fuel tank. We've got
On
our
hoses,
fuel cloud monitoring system, tracking all the on-road, off-road fuel.
mixed, regular, diesel.
Yep.
Love it. Is your fuel management system called Fuel Cloud?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so every driver has a pin, and it tracks essentially what we're trying to track is how much fuel goes on road and off road, so in mowers, etc.
Yeah, we're thinking about integrating something like this. Yeah?
Yeah, in the States, you can file for a tax exemption because when you buy fuel, you're paying on-road tax, and we're using fuel in mowers, etc.
Is it very expensive, the software?
It was probably about 12 or 15,000 to put it all in.
Yeah, but it's so worth it, man, long term.
We should pay for it in 1 year with getting the tax relief.
Stefano Narducci. Nice to meet you, bro. Hey, is that a roll-off too, or is it attached?
What?
That bin?
Attached. No, it's attached.
Man, you got some brave men out here working in this heat.
When I worked in Arizona, you can only work till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So
Yeah.
you start about 3 in the morning.
You'd have to.
You have to, by 1 o'clock.
I heard
you
in
can't work.
Nevada, they got like headlamps for mowing. They got to go out in the dark.
That's what I did. I used to work on a golf course. I'd get it there at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be on my mower at 3:30 with my headlights.
And that's it.
Work till 1:30, and I'm done.
What's up, brother? Oh, I like how you store the rakes under there. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Maximizing room.
Yeah.
This is a Zoot or whatever you call them?
Isuzu, yeah.
A Zuzu with the back room through there, eh?
I'll tell you what, you get in that brand new Isuzu right there, man. You stomp on that thing, you're 0 to 60 like that.
Oh, they drive.
That thing motors.
They're nice. I like how compact they are. And they turn nicely too, eh?
Turn on a dime. See, this one, it was so much better to go ahead and have the straps on. So once the trees were on there, all they had to do was strap over.
Yeah, this one was all custom built.
This is a nice setup.
It dumps, so it's made for landscape trees.
Removable sides. We integrated the straps on it because you want to know why? Inevitably, hey guys, let's strap down the. Oh, you got the straps.
Truck,
Oh, you
right?
got them in your truck. No, you got them. No.
Right on the side.
They don't go anywhere. Yeah.
What do you typically put in here? Equipment, or is it more like trees, shrubbery,
This would be
interlocks?
plants, sod, pallets of mulch, trees.
The big stuff.
Yeah, the tree bar is removable, so if we don't need it, we just take it off.
I see that.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
And then when this dumps, this stays down.
Okay.
So you're not, if you have stuff in here, it's not getting tumbled around.
This is diesel, right? Of course.
No, gas.
Gas? No way.
We buy all gas. You know why now? Because of the DEF.
Yeah. A lot of problems long term.
A lot of problems when they went over and made you start using the DEF.
So what's diesel really around here? Kubota.
The Kubota's diesel.
Arbor.
And that's it.
Arbor.
The Arbor.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true. The bucket truck and the chipper truck's diesel, right?
Look at the boys.
Yeah.
They're getting ready
Oh.
to go back to Naples.
Is that where they're going?
Yeah.
They're driving all the way there.
Yeah.
So why'd they come here then?
They were here for the week.
Oh, wow.
Okay, gracias. Good job. So I called Shelly. She didn't answer.
That's a good crew right there.
Yeah, that is a good crew. That's a solid crew. It's your Naples boys, eh?
Yeah.
They haven't got comfortable yet.
Well,
They're getting too comfortable over
they're
here
getting
now.
Too comfortable over here because we got more work for them.
They like it though, that's good. So they're gonna drive 3 hours now?
Yeah.
Wow. You pack them.
Yeah, but you know what? When they
They're
shack
all
up at a nice
sleeping
hotel
anyways.
right down the road, right here by Harborside. So they walk to Harborside at night.
Yeah.
They love it here then.
Yeah.
They probably go to Calaveras like we went for lunch.
That's probably where they went. That's probably where they go.
Calaveras was like the best Mexican food I ever
Good,
ate.
huh?
Well, we don't got Mexican really back home. Like, I could have, I was ready to fight after. I asked Austyn, like, is there anybody that wants to fight right now? I was feeling way too good after it.
That's a good place. It's good food. So these guys are gonna wash their truck now.
Oh, really? Okay, sweet. So that setup's just a little bit higher on the door side, and that's it for dumping.
This?
What do you put, like tree trimming?
Yeah, this we put in debris from when the guys are trimming. The tree trimming debris goes in the chipper truck, which is...
Yeah. Hey, I really like this parking that you did. Talk about no excuses.
Only thing that would be a little bit better than this, but we're not set up for that way, is if these lines were on 45s.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah.
You're in, and
Yeah.
you're pointed out, ready to go.
Yeah. Would you get a little more room
If you're
too?
coming out this way, you're swinging, and
Yeah.
so if the last truck is going first, he's got to really get out there to swing, especially if he's towing a chipper.
You guys could always rejig it.
Oh, it's just,
But it works for us to work. It works right now.
So more fuel. Peyton's got to speak bilingual. That's cool. A little Spanish, a little English. Yeah, how's that thing been treating you? I've always find that those still power washes are
It's always worked until now.
Look at it, it's coming off the base.
Yeah, I've had two of them.
I have a cheapo little one that I bought from Lowe's.
Yeah.
And I mean, it works great for me.
Champion?
I don't know, it's a Yanmar.
The trucks already look so clean, but why not wash them down? Follow the routine, hit the schedule. All I can say is wow. What an incredible day out here in Jupiter, Florida, spending the day with Austyn and his entire team, checking out his operations thoroughly, going from job site to job site, and truly just leaving with a lot of inspiration and a ton of value. Austyn, thank you so much, man, for having me all the way out here. Anything you want to say to the audience at all before we close out this vlog?
Thank you for visiting us. It's an honor to see what we've built, the amazing team we have, and providing for the amazing customers we have as well. Because without them, we wouldn't have the team we have, and we wouldn't have the company that we've built.
That's awesome, man. All the respect to you, Austyn. This man's going places. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, because he's about to be on all of it really soon here.
We will be.
Austyn Roth, Lucky Landscaping, Jupiter, Florida. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.